Hi, Science 8. So what I'll do today is I'll go over the answers to the worksheet, the second atomic theory worksheet, and then I'll give you the quiz on what we looked at so far on atomic theory. Okay, so that'll be what Friday's class will be about. Okay, so let's go over the answers. Number one asks what quarks are. So they're a type of elementary particle that makes up neutrons and protons, and we'll look at how that occurs in just a moment here. Number two, the flavors. So this is basically how we characterize the different types of quarks. So they're set up in three categories: up, down, uh, um, charged, strange, and top, bottom. I should say charm, not charge. Okay, charm, strange, top, bottom. Um, Two examples of composite particles. Um, So a composite particle is a particle made up of more than one quark. So the examples here would be neutrons and protons. Okay, uh, so what you have to think of quarks as are the particles that make up the neutrons and the protons. Remember, the neutrons and the protons were the particles that make up the nucleus within an atom. Okay, and again, the neutrons and protons are what basically gives the atom its mass. Okay, number four, gluons. So think of just glue. Okay, so that's a simple way to think of gluons. They're a type of elementary particle that binds the quarks together. So the different quarks, and I'll show you in just a moment here, like they make up a neutron. Those quarks are bonded by the gluons. Okay, and then here's what I was talking about. So this is a diagram for the proton and the neutron. So the U stands for up. So you got up, up, and down. And that's for the proton, and the neutron you've got up and then down, down. And so these springs that kind of look like springs in between, these are the gluons that are holding everything together. The leptons, an elementary particle that does not undergo strong interactions. Okay, so an example of a lepton would be an electron. So remember, the electron is orbiting the nucleus and doesn't offer any measurable mass in comparison to the neutrons and protons. And the difference between the quarks and the leptons is quarks interact with strong nuclear force, leptons do not. Okay, so the strong nuclear force is one of the four fundamental forces, and so it basically binds subatomic material together. Okay, so check over your worksheet on these questions, and if there's any of these I just went over that don't make any sense, just let me know, and you can just send me a question. So again, what I'll get you to do is the take-home quiz, and I'll make that due for Monday. Okay, and then I'll post the next lesson on Monday. So just to remind you of the couple of announcements I made. So one, again, there won't be a final exam of this course. What we'll do instead is after atomic theory, and then what we look at is plate tectonics. I'll give you an exam that kind of covers those topics. Okay, a take-home exam. Again, all the instruction and all the materials will still be done online, so exactly the way we've been doing things. Monday will be an opportunity to go back to school. So again, for Science 8, if you're struggling, need some additional help on what we've looked at, then that would be a good opportunity for you to come in. Again, it's voluntary. If you don't feel safe doing that, then you can stay at home. Again, I won't be teaching any new material or offering new materials. I'm just there to help you if you're struggling with any of the stuff that we looked at. So if you're doing well and you're understanding, then you don't really need to be coming in. Okay, so I'll send the next the next lesson out on Monday, and so get the take-home quiz done and then hand that in, submit that before Monday. Okay, so I'll talk to you again on Monday. Bye now.